Aries, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. Thanks for joining me. This is going to be, I guess that one wants to stay. This is going to be your November 2018 tarot reading. Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, Page of Cups, the Empress, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles. Okay, so with these Swords cards here, it's interesting. You have this top row right here. It's the Knight of Wands, then the Three of Swords. So this is what I call my honeymoon period card, where you just can't get enough of each other or something. Then this Three of Swords, where sort of reality set in and you realize you weren't really compatible. And then Two of Cups, and then Nine of Swords, and then Page of Cups. So what I'm seeing is this, like I think for some of you out there, you have to just stop. You have to end it with someone. I feel like there's like this strong physical attraction, or you guys are sort of addicted to the drama, to the makeup, to the fight, and then the making up, and that drama cycle. Because I just see it sort of coming around, and it's like stressing you out. It's not healthy. So for those of you who are in something like that, this is just sort of trying to say, because there is down here at the bottom, there is the Seven of Swords. So there is someone, well, someone's going to get theirs. This is the after tarot. He's about to step in it, in a trap. But someone, if they keep coming back and saying, oh, I've changed, or I'll do better, it's just words. It's not true. It's just telling you what you want to hear to keep that cycle. And it can't, for some of you, it can't even be a cycle of abuse going. So watch people's actions, not their words. Okay, I want to move on from that. So at the bottom is the King of Pentacles. So he's a very interesting king. He's very, some can see him as dull and sort of boring. He's very careful with his money. He may not want to do things because he's saving his money, but he's not dynamic like a King of Wands. Like this Knight of Wands, which you probably, this person is very dynamic and exciting and talkative and likes to go out and do things, and which can be really fun, but it can get exhausting potentially. Although Aries would be more drawn to that. So this King's going to be more like Netflix and chill, and things like that, just staying more grounded, more closer to home. But it's sort of like wrapping your head around this passionate honeymoon period, can't keep your hands off each other, that getting that confused with like true love versus this person where you slowly take your time to get to know them and develop this really deep bond. And no, it may not have the fireworks, but it's like one of those things where all of a sudden 6 months later, you'll really feel like you actually know this person, and it's like a deeper, more profound bond that isn't so it's a solid connection, a solid foundation, a sustainable connection, unlike this, which is like pouring gas on a fire and it will flare up, but then it just smolders out. So I guess what I'm getting is sort of challenging ourselves to examine that. Okay, in relationships, do I do that? Am I confusing that passion or the drama, those cycles, with true love, and am I a little bit addicted to that that feeling of loss and then getting them back? It can be a little bit of a high, right? Or is it time to maybe think about dating people or getting to know people that are not my typical type, and being open to a different kind of relationship? Then you have, at the bottom here, you have this Empress. She and this King really do click because she's Mother Earth. She's grounded, down to earth. She encourages, she nurtures, she allows things to organically happen. She doesn't have to force them. And she's very abundant and fruitful and pregnant with life. This is birthing something new. So a new way of approaching things, perhaps, as we've been talking about. But we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys definitely may meet an earth sign or someone who's very grounded and down to earth, the way I was describing this King before. And someone also who is emotionally mature, is not on that drama train, on that hamster wheel of drama where it's highs and lows and jealousy and just ruled by their emotions. This King feels all of his emotions, she or he. Don't get hung up on the genders. Excuse me. But he's like, okay, that sort of pissed me off, but I'm not going to react. I'm not going to, sorry. I'm going to sit with these emotions. I'm not going to drink them away. I'm not going to cover them up or bury them. I'm going to acknowledge them, feel them. And then when I'm in a place to deal with it in like a mature manner and not, and able to communicate them and stuff, then they'll deal with it. So they're not in that drama cycle like we were talking about before. And this can be applied to this, and it's hard not to be in that drama cycle when you have this little shot, doing things constantly, poking you and trying to entice this, your anger or to get you, for you to bite, to get you all worked up about things. So it will take some mastery, but I feel like that's where you guys are going. You're like, why am I on this crazy train? Like, I don't want to be up worrying about things. And again, this could be a coworker. I've had, all it takes is just that one person who just seems to, on some level, know that they get you and have some weird like fascination with being difficult or trying to piss you off or trying to cause, the one person that always says something really, oh, well, I'm just playing devil's advocate. No, you're just being a pain in the butt. You just like to stir the pot for no reason. Like not doing that did not help us get the job accomplished. All it did was draw attention to yourself. And if we're easily triggered, get other people upset. So I think you're really being really on that, really, aware of those things. And then once you're aware of them, you're able to make changes. You're like, now I'm going to be a rock. I'm a rock. You're not getting me riled up. I am calm, cool, and collected, and I truly am. It's like I am breathing out that negativity. I'm not taking it home. I'm not going to be up at night worrying about this other person when it's their thing. It's their job. This is also it's also that type of person that can make you responsible for their reactions. Right? You know these people, and where you're always tiptoeing around them because they have so many boundaries and issues, and they're so triggered about everything that you find yourself tiptoeing around them because, oh, if we ask this person to do their job, they're going to have a fit, so I'll just do it. It's like getting over that. It's like, no, this is that person's job, and I'm not responsible for how they react. We're not doing anything or asking anything of them that is unreasonable or out of their scope of practice for their job, out of their job description. And if they're going to have a fit, that's their choice. And I'm not going to take on when they try to project that onto me. Okay. So we have again the match here. Whenever I see the king and the queen of the same suit, you may meet someone that is a really good match this month, but it may require you to have a more open mind. All right, thanks guys. Have a wonderful month. Take care.